Hello everyone and welcome back to Animal Crossing. My name is Bananapielord. Today is March 10th, also known as Day 69 in our year-long adventure in the Animal Crossing series. Episodes. Let's play, I don't know, one of those. It is episode 69. Nudge, nudge, poke, poke. You know what that means. Sexual jokes throughout the whole video, except probably not because I'm most likely going to forget to do that. Regardless of that, it is the hour-long episode, as you can probably tell by looking at how long this video is, or it's probably going to be shy of an hour, and then like half the comments are going to be like, man, you suck, bro, you never hit an hour. I think I've hit an hour a few times. Maybe twice. Not that often. Alright, so before we jump into this, we do have the challenge for today, because today is Challenge Sunday, and I'm going to release the official schedule for how Animal Crossing is going to play out for however long, until maybe I change it, or there's a better suggestion for a day, something like that, we'll work around it. But, for the current time, the schedule is going to be, on Sundays, there's going to be a challenge. On Mondays, there's going to be a random question, so you guys can leave a random question in the comment section below on this video, and tomorrow I will randomly pick one and answer it. Tuesday will be you guys get to pick what clothes I'm wearing, so I'll just kind of randomly pick through some, and I'll be like, here you go, pick through some of these, and you can have a really derpy combination. Wednesday is going to be the question again, so you guys can leave a random question on Tuesday, and I'll answer it on Wednesday. Thursday is go to the city, and I'll get, like, my hair done or whatever, get it changed. You guys can pick out what you'd like to see. That'll be cool. Friday is question, or another random question, and Saturday is just a day where I'm going to be relaxing. So also, let me jump into the random question of today. This is a long intro. I apologize. It comes from a user by the name of iPlayZemW3. I'm guessing you probably play Call of Duty, I don't know. Your challenge is hold Mr. Whiskers the whole time when you don't need a tool. Now originally, I actually really do like this challenge. Originally I was going to pick the one, and I had picked it already, to not water my flowers through the entire episode. But as you can see, it is raining, so I felt that was kinda cheap, so I decided to go and pick another one. Who's this from? The Happy Room Academy. Man, I only get letters from the Happy Room Academy now anymore. I don't feel very special. I really need to, like, send some to, some of my other peoples around here. But what does it say? How is my house doing? That's the question. 27,000, okay, it's gone down. I remember it was about, like, 30,000 last time, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I don't really need to worry about flowers today. And no, I'm not doing the licking challenge. That was another challenge that a lot of people wanted to see. And maybe I'll do it next week if that one, you know, if everyone wants to see it. But I don't know, that's just gonna be awkward for an hour-long episode. So, you know, maybe another time. But luckily, I don't need to water any of my flowers today. Now, that is if Animal Crossing is mildly logical. And it's like, hey, if there's rain, you don't have to water them. But I don't know if that's gonna be the case. So I guess we're gonna see. I have a few things to talk about in this video concerning the... Ooh, what is that back there? Oh, I want this. No, I don't want the damn blue zap suit. Concerning the game that Tyler and I are working on, and concerning some health of mine. I'll get into that stuff in a little bit. We're just chilling here, man. It's gonna be an hour-long episode. We're gonna fish. We're gonna do derpy stuff, man. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I'm kind of going for like a Chinese motif kind of look here. Let's see. I'll put the silk hat on. And, there we go. I feel like I'm about to swindle someone out of money, so that's probably pretty good. Or I could be a watermelon vendor. I don't know, it's one of those, I have no idea. Oh, by the way, you probably noticed that yesterday's video went up. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I don't know if I still have this picture. I'm gonna need to find it again. But somebody by the name of Mr. Tho, at Thobrow on Twitter, made a comic concerning me and this guy right here. It is the funniest thing I have seen in such a long time, so I am going to link that in the description below. I'd really like it if you guys could go check this out and show this guy some love, because that was great. I really enjoyed that. I saw that, because I was feeling like crap today. Or wait, yesterday. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know. No, I'm not tired. Well, I am tired, but I'm also kind of sick again, and I'll explain that later on. But he made that, and I just, like, started laughing, and I was like, okay, today is gonna be great, even though I'm feeling like crap. We need to go change out our shirt, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with this gold armor, man. It's just not doing it for me. But concerning being sick, Tyler and I went out and just did some stuff when we were, like, working on the game. We derped around, and we went to this Irish pub, and it was pretty nice, but you know what? The burger that I had gave me mild food poisoning, and I also have pretty bad smoke allergies around cigarettes and things like that. So I ended up having a pretty bad allergy reaction later on around 3 in the morning, so I ended up vomiting, and then getting a headache for about 10 hours, and shaking, and sleeping for most of the day. So that's pretty much what happened. So it was really fun, and that was sarcasm, it wasn't fun at all. What do I want to wear with this? I feel like I'll go good with this. Unfortunately, I don't remember what any of these look like. You know what I kind of feel like doing today? I gotta find this, though. Oh, here we go. I kind of feel like going Egyptian. Now, I know I just bought 2 articles of clothing at the Able Sisters, but you just hear me out here, man. I'm gonna put this in here, because one of these days when I get my radio out, I'll put that in there. But right now, I don't really feel like it. So let's do that. I think I'm gonna have to remove the accessory for this to work. There we go. Now I'm looking good, man. I also gotta go get Mr. Whiskers, because he's just hiding in here somewhere, and honestly, I don't even know where he's at, so that probably makes me a pretty bad Whiskers owner there, man. We'll put that up. I don't want the invitation card. We're just gonna sell that, because I don't want it either. Put this up now. I need to find Mr. Well, that was easy. Okay. So we'll just put that there, and, like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic! So, we're looking good, man. We're looking like a pharaoh, and Mr. Whiskers is gonna be chilling with me today. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to apologize if I have to take mildly frequent breaks to drink orange juice. It soothes my soul, man. So let's pop this out, because we're just gonna chill a little bit today, man. We got Mr. Whiskers. Oh, man, I better not run. I just remembered that. If you run when you have this on, you will trip, and then I will lose Mr. Whiskers. And I will cry. Like, legitimately, I will just start crying. Okay, maybe I won't cry, but I will be really sad if I lose this guy, because he's close. He's like brother, man. He's like a brother. I don't know what I'd do without him. Like, honestly, I don't know. Oh, by the way, a lot of people have been like, hey, what's up with the pink rose over there? Dev needs to come back into my town, because I don't know what the hell he wanted to do there. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Now, I would use an umbrella, but, you know, challenge rules, man. Really? Just walking over the flower? You don't even live there! Get out of that front lawn! There we go. Oh, man. Speaking of Animal Crossing, even though we weren't really talking about that right now, I'm really looking forward to New Leaf. Just saying, I want that game right now, man. I want it so badly. Even though I think I say it like every other day. 5 times the amount of points. Okay, so probably gonna have to go buy stuff, even though you don't even get that many extra points. But you know what? It is extra points nonetheless, so why the hell not, man? Oh, I also found out that I donated 200,000 bells to the town fund, and I got the bridge. Now, the next one is at 600,000 bells, and I think it's a lighthouse is the next one that you get. And I think 1,000,000 bells or something like that is the wishing well or the well or whatever. Apparently, since I already gave 200,000 and I need to get to 600,000, I only gotta give 400,000 extra bells because it apparently, you don't have to like, it's not like paying off your mortgage. You don't have to start back at 0. You just start at whatever you stopped at. So that's very handy. Math with BPL. This is interesting. Man, I hate math. I honestly, this is bad. I probably shouldn't say this, but you're gonna realize why I'm so bad at math here. It's because I honestly cheated through about 3 years of math. When I was homeschooled, I did not do a lick of math. You wanna know what I did? Yahoo Answers, man. I just went on there, pretended I was a girl, and then I got old guys to give me math answers. Like, I know that's pretty sad, but that's honestly what I did. I was desperate, man. I had to play Lord of the Rings online, man. It's the only way I could do it, and if I was doing math, I didn't have time to do it. All of this looks like crap. I'm guessing this is expensive, though, right? It is 3,000. I'm gonna have to buy it. I don't know how much room I have, actually. Alright, I don't have any room, so let's go put these flowers down. I'll be back for your wares later, Timmy and Tommy. I promise. I just gotta go put my flowers down. But yeah, besides being sick, I didn't do too much today. I mainly slept, but man, it was terrible. I have not had a bad reaction to smoke like that in a long time. Like, I used to have it every now and again when I was younger because my grandparents would smoke, or... No! No, Mr. Whiskers, no! I forgot! I forgot that I couldn't run! Oh god. I don't know what I'm gonna do now without him in my life. I want somebody to make a sad post. Oh god, and I picked that up, really? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, you keep laughing, Becca. She's wanted me to do this for so long. The troll mask has finally trolled me. I am so sad! He's been with me for such a long time, and now he's just floating in the air, inevitably going to pop and then die. Sorry, Mr. Whiskers, I wish I could have saved you, but, you know, I'm kind of retarded, apparently, and I forgot that I couldn't run, even though I was like, hey, you can't run! I don't know why you guys watch this stuff. I would just turn it off after this. I'd be like, man, you were dumb. And then I'd turn it off, then I'd unsubscribe, and then I'd go watch, I don't know, Smosh or something. Yeah, there we go. That sounds good. So yeah, as I was saying, trying to not be depressed now, because I just lost my best friend in this game. Actually, now that I did that, I could go and grab the umbrella that I have in my house. But, I used to have really bad allergy attacks when I was a kid. Ooh, is that a... No, it's not a weed. Okay, I'm just going crazy. But I used to have pretty bad allergy attacks because my grandma used to smoke all the time, and it's basically what happened last night. Now, we were also a little drunk, so I thought I had alcohol poisoning and I was going to die, so I was freaking out. Luckily, I didn't have that. I was just sick with allergies, so yeah, there we go. I freak out at, like, the smallest things, man. I'm like, if something isn't going perfectly right with my body, I'm like, okay, I'm probably dying from some rare disease. It's probably bad that I'm like that, though. I don't mean to be like that, I just can't really help myself. Now, where is my umbrella? I think it's gonna have a different icon than the other stuff. But the question is, where did I put it? Man, I need to organize this. There it is. I got my leaf umbrella, totally looking like something out of Totoro. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not really good with the Japanese pronunciation. Even though, like, once you kind of learn about it and you practice it, it's really easy to get it down because, like, everything... It's actually a little bit simpler, in my opinion, than the English language. Then again, I am not a fluent speaker of the Japanese, so I probably can't be one to say that. But hey, I'm a pharaoh with a leaf umbrella, man. Does it get any better than this? No. It does not. And now that I don't have Mr. Whiskers anymore, I can just run, and apparently I failed that challenge, so I apologize, Mr. Modern Warfare 3 player. I am a terrible person. I don't want to fall again. Damn troll mask. Okay, let me go in here. I want to buy your stuff. That is good. I don't know if there's any, like, repercussion, there we go. Yeah. For failing a challenge. I guess we're just gonna say there isn't. Maybe I'll do 2 questions tomorrow. I think that'll make up for it, so I do apologize for failing that. I am just kind of an idiot sometimes, so I think you guys already knew this, though. You know what, I'll take it for 2,100 bells. Oh yeah, I have been playing Sticker Star. I mean, I've already had the game since it came out, but I played it for a little bit, then I stopped because other games came out and I got addicted to those. But, excuse me, don't drink orange juice, apparently, when recording. There you go, tip of the day. But I've been playing it a lot more lately, and I have to say, now I don't know if this is just me, but honestly I feel like it's probably one of the weakest games in the Paper Mario series. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but Super Paper Mario was the worst! And honestly I have to completely disagree with you because I actually really like that game. I was not expecting that to be the most expensive, but I'll buy it regardless. I don't know, just for whatever reason, it's really shallow to me. The whole collecting stickers, it's like, I'd rather just have it be like Super Paper Mario where there was no, like, turn-based combat, instead of having this, like, pseudo-turn-based combat that was just shallow and felt almost pointless, and it got to the point to where, like, collecting these stickers was just a pain in the ass. I mean, I don't know, lately Nintendo's been kind of just, like, derping it up pretty hard, man. I mean, New Super Mario Bros. U, great game. But that series is so exhausted now, it was not a really good launch title. I mean, in terms of being a solid launch title, it was good, but we've already seen so many of that series, not to mention that I think just like a couple months before, New Super Mario Bros. 2 came out on the 3DS, so it was kind of like, why won't you guys stop this? I don't know, it was just kind of weird for me to see him do that again, because I just feel like that was not very good. I don't know. I'm still curious to see what's going to happen with the Wii U, but if you're looking for a Paper Mario game, I would highly advise you not to buy Sticker Star. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it still has the charm of a Paper Mario game. really fun, but it just lacks depth, man. It's got like a really good story. I'm really liking the story, honestly. But as far as combat goes and depth, it's just really, really shallow. There's like no strategy at all in these stickers, and it's just boring because the thing is, you get so many stickers in the beginning, and then later on in the level, or in the game, you only see like a couple extra ones, and you've already seen so many since the beginning of the game. It's so, whoa! That's a lot of stuff! I don't even have, why do I have this? I should just go sell all of this. I honestly don't even need any of it. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I guess I'll just come back or something. I guess we're going back to Nooks, man. I don't know. It's an hour-long episode, and I'm derping it up already, so I apologize for that. What was I saying? I don't remember. Something about Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's an okay game, but it's definitely the weakest in the series, in my opinion. And the whole... Really? You damn troll mask, can you stop that? It's just, I don't know, like, I didn't think about it at first. I was like, okay, it's pretty fun, and honestly, I still enjoy it. I'm still playing it. But I've been recently watching Nintendo Capri Sun play the 1000-Year Door, and I have not played that game in a long time. And I'm watching him play it, and I'm just, like, in the first 10 episodes, man. There's more depth and strategy, and it's more interesting, and the gameplay's more intricate than, like, this game. And I know it's on a portable, like, you know, it's obviously on a handheld console, but look at Super Mario 3D Land. That game was fucking crazy, dude. That had like 70,000 times the depth of Sticker Star. Yeah, I went to 70,000. That's how serious I am right now. But I don't know, I just kind of feel like they dropped the ball on that one. How many total points do I have? Here's your current point. Wow. 25-45. That's actually not bad at all. I will definitely take that. I do believe that is pretty damn good. And I'm gonna drink some more orange juice. I apologize, man. It's just so good. Yeah, so enough of the Mario stuff. I'll talk about that later, maybe if I feel like it. But I have to be really careful about where I go now because my allergies have just been like really bad lately. It sucks. Like, allergies are the bane of my existence, man. It's like, oh, extra pollen today, I'm gonna feel like garbage the whole day. I always get stupid headaches from that stuff. I don't know. I never really meet anyone that has allergy problems, so I honestly feel like I'm the only person in the world that has to experience this, even though I'm sure there are people out there who can completely relate to how I'm feeling right now. But it sucks, man. It sucks. I don't have anything for you. I am sorry. I'm just an Egyptian Prince Pharaoh walking around, you know? I've been playing Age of Zombies on my iPhone. If you want to throw down $1, that game is wicked fun. It's from the people that made Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride. All those games are real fun. Oh, what are you guys talking about? Why won't you talk to them? Oh, give me a break. Look at this weather. Nothing puts me in a bad mood like a rainstorm. This is no good, boss. No good at all, and I'm going to put a stop to it. Hey, boss, you heard about that scandal? It's all about Red, that shopkeeper. Uh-huh, yeah, I know. I was the one that bought those, man. I forgot you could do this. I'm like, hey. Woo! Woo! Look at them. They're dancing. Oh, God. Rosie's been affected by the circle. She can't stop. All she can do is run in circles. I'm honestly curious to see just how long she would do this for. Now, I don't want to bore you guys to death, but I honestly want to see how long she would do this for. Is that bad of me? Because I really want to see that. No, laptop, stop making sounds. That is bad of you. It's very bad. Rosie, you are crazy, man. I'm done with you. Okay. What do we need to do now? I totally forgot to look for the money rock. I want to go sell this stuff to... Actually, yeah, I think I can wait. I'm gonna go look for the money rock first. I think then I'll go and pawn off my stuff to the old Nook. Because right now, I think I can do without it, really. I have enough room to be able to accommodate all of the money bags I may potentially find, hopefully. Oh, and that one time when Becca came over to my town halfway through the video, and the reason why I couldn't get the money rock or find any snowmen's is because they do not spawn when your gates are open. Silly me, I didn't know that. And there is a flower missing over there. I don't know if... I'm sure I have an extra flower somewhere. Right? I mean, I gots to, right? I gots to. Or not, I don't know, maybe. I'm a little worried now, I think I do. I have one right there, but I don't want to walk on that. Oh, here we go. We'll take this one. Oh yeah, concerning the game, I know a lot of people are really curious to hear about that. And I want to talk about it, but I'm thinking maybe it's just better if I hold off until we get a completely solid concrete idea for it. But, oh man, I really want to talk about it. At the same time, I know I shouldn't. Okay, so I'm just gonna totally be a cock tease. I'm sorry, guys. No, I'm not talking about today. I will talk about it later, I promise. Maybe in a week or so. But right now, it's super secret business, man. I can't talk about it. Played Journey, by the way. Fantastic game. Like, I know that game has been hyped like crazy, and I didn't think it would even be that good, but holy crap. If you got 15 bucks, go on PSN, or, yeah, PlayStation Network Store, whatever, and buy it, man. It is so good. It is honestly really good. And I'm sorry, by the way, Pillbug. I know you were trying to just live your little Pillbug life, and I came over there and was like, lol, nope. Should we... I think I want to swing this way to where my house is at. Oh, hey, look at this. Get out of my town. And, maybe the money rock will be one of these over here. I'm kind of banking on that. If it's the one right by the town hall, I am going to be kind of annoyed, but I guess we'll see what happens, man. Please be the money rock. I will give you 5,000 bells if you do this, man. Oh, hey, look, it is. Okay, we got one proc. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? No more procs. Come on, one more proc. Oh, okay, we only got one. Hey, it's better than nothing, man. Get a little bit of extra money. Even though I think I just spent most of my money right now. The problem with this area over here is it's going to be difficult to get the grass to grow back because I keep walking on this spot. And it kind of sucks because I have to. We are going to be fishing in a second. But it sucks because I have to. It's like if the money lands over there, I'm not going to be like, nope, I'm not picking that up. I'm be like, fuck yeah, I'm picking that up. It's money, I want that. Sound like a greedy person. Well, I am a pharaoh, so, you know, I like gold stuff. It's cool. Let's drop this in here. There we go, 17,000. I'd say we are on a pretty damn good... Oh, actually, if we're going back to Nooks. Gotta get our umbrella. Oh, hey, she isn't affected by the circling anymore. Poor Rosie. It's hard being a Rosie, man. You know, sometimes you just walk in circles and it's like, man, what am I doing with my life? I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know anymore. By the way, I am going to be recording my album really soon, actually this upcoming week. I'm pretty damn excited about that. I'm also kind of nervous because I don't want to screw up, but I might. But hey, you know what? We'll see what happens. I think it'll work out pretty well. Everybody seemed to really like those two songs that I put up on SoundCloud, the one Late Night Inspiration and the one that I just recently uploaded a few days ago. So those got really good reception, which I was honestly quite happy about, because I wasn't sure if it would be like, oh man, this is okay, but meh. I didn't include singing or anything yet because I haven't recorded that, so I can't really include it. But you guys will hear that soon enough. That's the big surprise. Hopefully my singing doesn't suck that badly. I guess we'll see what happens. I feel like fishing, man. We haven't been fishing in a while. There's a good chunk of fish that I can actually catch, and I've just been having pretty damn bad luck with finding any that aren't like pond smelts or black basses. Come on, don't be a black... okay. Yeah, that's cool too. Okay, let's get this little guy. Come on. Come on. No, fish. Fish, what are you doing? Fish. You annoy me. There you go. I knew you'd want that. Now, hopefully it's actually going to be something I don't have. Come on. Come. There we go. Something new. It is a yellow perch. It looks like 7-Up. I don't want it. Actually, it kind of looks more like mellow yellow. Oh, hey, look, a weed. Nope. Okay, so you know what? Since I'm fishing, I can kind of just talk about whatever I want. And what I really want to talk about are video games. Because what makes a game more interesting when I'm commentating? Talking about other games that aren't part of this game. That's how you commentate well, folks. That's how you commentate well. Not really, but hey, I'm gonna go with anyways. So I've been recently looking at a lot of games lately. And there's been a lot... Oh, why did I walk on this? Damn it. I've been looking at a lot of games lately, and the most recent game that I've been looking at is Tomb Raider, the reboot that came out just a little while ago. And that game looks fantastic, and there's been a lot of stuff talking about it. It's just, it's like, it looks fantastic, like the character development of Lara is like amazing, but there's people who are like, oh, it's immersion breaking because I can make... I mean, like, I can understand it because they're like, you're on this island, you crash land on it, there's not too much ammo, there's like barely any weapons, and yet you can craft these like guns that you'd never be able to get parts for, and it's like, okay, that makes no sense. But, you know, at the same time, I'm like, it is mildly immersion breaking, but, I mean, you can make the game fun. I don't know, that's just my stance on it. I'm not the most hardcore of gamers. Like, there's this game, actually you guys probably don't know this, Dark Souls obviously, which is super hardcore, and I suck at that game, and I don't like it because I'm horrible at it. Well, I like it, but in more of a masochistic way, but I think I'm going about explaining my point terribly. I think there's a point in games when some people take it a little too far. Like, I mean, it's cool that there is some realism in the new Lara Croft, whereas the fact that you have a bow and when you upgrade it, it looks really makeshift, and like that enhances it almost. You're like, okay, I really feel like I'm doing this. But at the same time, I mean, it is just a video game. It is intended for fun. When we were playing Banjo-Kazooie, I mean, would I have been like, oh, they added a talking bucket, my immersion is broken. I mean, I know the game was actually just kind of like a more cartoonish kind of game, and Lara Croft is trying to be a little more realistic. But at the same time, when it all comes down to everything, it's a game, and if you enjoy it, man, who the hell cares? Like, personally, not a big fan of Sticker Star. I know a lot of people are. I like Super Paper Mario a lot more. I know some people don't. It all just comes down to opinions. I honestly don't care what anyone else likes as long as, you know what, I'm happy playing something. That's really all that should matter. If you like Lara Croft, go play it. If you don't like the immersion, well, you don't like the immersion. I don't know. I don't know. I'm never really like one of those people that's like, oh, hey, you don't like what I think? Well, I'm gonna change your mind. I really don't care. I'm fine with whatever you want to believe in. Whatever you want to... How the hell did I miss that? Whatever really floats your boat, man. I don't have a problem with any of that. Because I don't see the point in trying to change someone's opinion. I mean, just to like suit yours, it just doesn't really make too much sense to me. And I know there are a lot of people that like to do that, but I don't know, I used to kind of be like that when I was younger, and it was just always ended up in like internet fights and stuff on like games and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm looking back and I'm like, why the hell did I do that? That was, oh, is this a new fish? Horse mackerel, never mind. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that. Like, I honestly nowadays, I don't even care. If you like Angry Birds, and I don't really like Angry Birds, I don't care. What? This is probably a sea bass, isn't it? Come on. Oh, you know, I could potentially catch the coelacanth today, which I would like to do because I need the extra money, man. And you know, I kind of feel like talking more about... Let's see, what do I really feel like talking about? There was something on my mind that I really wanted to talk about today, but I totally forgot about it. And I just can't remember it. Oh, here's something that I really want to talk about when it comes to games. I think I already talked about this a little bit, about Skyward Sword. And a great way to explain this is through Journey. A lot of recent... or more recent, I think in like the past 5, maybe even a decade. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. 5 to about 10 years or so, like, Japanese games have been, to put it bluntly, as the developer of Fez said, joyless husks of gaming. I agree with that to some extent. Hey, Ward Jr., you interrupted my speech, you damn warty toad. Cookie, have you ever found that no matter how many you own of one thing, you keep buying more from me? Whenever I see a chef's outfit, I can't help breaking out my wallet. This can interest you in one of my extras? Yeah, sure. So let's do this thing. Hell yeah. I had the chef's hat, and now let me have, like, the chef's clothes, dude. That's what I've been wanting. Now I'll be traveling a lot tighter. Or lighter. Yeah, okay. Let's see, let's put this on. Okay, we're getting the chef's hat. Anyways, like, I've noticed that a lot in more recent Japanese games, where they'll just completely hold your hand to the point where, like, You're not doing much. I think Skyward Sword is probably the greatest example of this, where it's like 2 hours of hand-holding, and like, seriously, it took Tyler and I over 3 hours to get to the first dungeon, which is ridiculous, okay? I mean, I'm not an impatient person by any means, but do you know how fast you got to the Deku Tree in Ocarina of Time? Let me just say that it didn't take 3 hours to get to that. And I know we were derping around a lot, but even so, if we weren't, you could probably cut about, like, 20 minutes from that. Where's my chef's hat? Why can I not find you, chef's hat? Oh, wait, hold on. Cavalier hat. Ruining my speech right now, because I'm trying to find a damn chef's hat. Oh, hold on. Helmet. Where the hell did it go? Chef's hat, where are you? Oh, there it is, okay. And we'll put the Egyptian outfit out, even though I'm gonna have to go back there and put my helmet in there anyways, but you know, whatever, man. Chef BPL! Hell yeah, making souffles and crepes, man. That's what I do. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, trying to get back onto this. Journey, it is at the same time a pretentious game, but at the same time, it's so immersive and so well done that it literally had no tutorials at all. And it was a much more enjoyable experience than I have had in Skyward Sword at all. I beat the game in less time than it took for me to get to the first dungeon in Skyward Sword, and I enjoyed Journey immensely more than I have been enjoying Skyward Sword. Okay? I'm a huge fan of Zelda. I absolutely love that series, but Skyward Sword is bad. It is a terrible example of how to make a game. The thing that you don't do when you make a game is hold the hand of your player to the point to where you don't even want to play the game anymore. Yeah, tutorials are great. You know, it's like, hey, you can do this to, you know, move around. But what's the point in, like, constantly reminding the player that, hey, did you forget that pressing up moves you forward? I bet you didn't know that. And then you tell them again, like, 10 minutes later. It's just, that's not fun. That is not fun in my opinion. I mean, maybe if you like that, that's cool. But personally for me, I just do not really like that. The best games are the games that can explain how to play their game without even like any tutorials. Those are the best kind of games. That is the best way you can design a game. Or that is at least the most elegant design choice that you can do. I feel like a pretty good example of that would be The Binding of Isaac, because while there sort of was a tutorial per se, like when you first spawn into the game, on the floor in front of you, every time you spawn into the game, it's like, you can use these to move left, right, up, and down, you can use Shift or E to place a bomb, space to use your item, stuff like that. But it wasn't to the point to where it was like a tutorial that you had to play all this time. It was like, hey, press right, press left, press up, press down. It's just like, why would you do that? I mean, you can have a complex game without even having to really explain anything. Isaac, in a sense, is mildly complex with all the different combinations you can do and all this stuff, but it's so much more fun figuring out yourself. Personally, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people agree with that as well, just these tutorials that hold your hand and they're like, hey, this is how you do stuff. Even, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Dark Souls, but Dark Souls did have some absolutely wonderful design in the fact that they did not have to hold your hand at all, and you could seriously learn how to play that game just by playing the game without it being frustrating. That is fantastic and elegant game design, and it is something that a lot of like more recent Japanese games just do not do. It's just kind of riddled with tutorials, and it's very sad, honestly. Because if you look back, the bigger games from Japan have kind of changed back from when they were in the 90s and stuff. I mean, there are some exemptions, obviously, there's exemptions in everything. I feel like Super Mario Galaxy was a fantastic game. Probably one of the best Mario platformers ever made. And they really did not hold your hand in that game. But, man, Skyward Sword holds your hand. It's so bad, man. It's not fun when, I don't even know what the name of the thing is. The Navi ripoff in Skyward Sword Fi, something like that. It's not fun when she comes up like every 10 seconds telling you what to do. Oh, hey, what is this? An octopus. Shocktopus! I already got that. I don't need that, man. But yeah, that was like my little rant on it. Just playing games, you can look at that and you can be like, oh man, that's pretty good. But some of the best games out there can explain how to play their game without even telling you how to play their game, which is fantastic. That's what everyone should strive for if you're making a game. There you go. Any wannabe game developers out there, that's what you should do. And, excuse me, kind of congested from being sick, you know. That is something Tyler and I have been like seriously considering and really trying to strive for when we've been working on this game. And yesterday I feel like we came up with an absolutely just fantastic, like we can sum up the game in one sentence, like enough to fit in a Twitter message, which is really good. Like if you can do that, you got a pretty good game on your hands. We've been really just sitting down and we've been thinking about it. I know I said I wasn't going to tell you about the game, but I'm going to talk about it, man. I might not tell you direct things, but I'm going to talk about it because I'm pulling a Scott Johnson here, you know, whatever. It's weird. Like, I'm trying to explain this. Like, the reason why we had so many troubles with trying to make a game recently. When we first started, it was with a friend called Gray, and we made this site called We Are Fear, and we were working on a game, and it was like an infinitely generated game, a space type one, and it was a really good idea. We both all really liked it. We had some technical problems, so that was, you know, not very good. And the thing is, you don't make a forum for a game before you even have the engine down, which we have learned, so that's fantastic. Just release it. I'm gonna go sell this stuff to Nook while I continue my story, but we've really learned a lot, and something that just kind of hit us, which we didn't even notice, but the game ideas that we were working on previously, we weren't necessarily working on them because it was something we wanted to see. Oh. I have found a present. I mean, we did like it, but at the same time... Oh, this is gonna be weird, I don't know... Oh, I'll just do this. But at the same time, we were like, I mean, like, I don't necessarily like this genre, and yet we were trying to make a game like that. So it was like, it was turning this thing where we were like more along the lines of looking at what was popular in the indie scene of games and what would fit well or what was a little bit different. And then we just both kind of came to the realization, we were like, what is the point in making a game when we're not even having fun? So we took that into serious consideration. We sat down and we said, you know what, man? Screw trying to make a traditional game under all these like guidelines and like how it's said you're supposed to do it. And we're like, let's just make a game that you and I really want to see. And that's what we did, and we came up with this just incredibly elegant idea. And I'm really excited to work on it. Can't say much more than that. I'm sorry, I really want to, but I feel if we can pull this off, there's gonna be a lot of art assets, and the game isn't necessarily that easy to code. But I honestly, I feel like if we can pull this off, it could potentially be a pretty big game. Now, I kind of hate saying that because I feel like I'm almost tooting my own horn where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this and it's gonna be big. But I have like a really good feeling about this, which I didn't have about all the other ones. 256, really? That's crappy, man. It's something I'm really excited about. Yeah, it's like I got the same feeling for that I got with the album I'm working on, so I'm like, okay, this is a good idea. And, I don't know, it's just something, if you're gonna work on anything, a game, music, drawing, art, anything like that, make sure you're doing it because it's what you want to do. And I'll talk about that after I talk to Lolly, even though I called her Rosie earlier. I wanted to talk to you real quick, boss. You and I, we talk pretty often, don't we? And I say hello to you all the time. I think you deserve a more personal greeting, one that really says Wish Town. Hell yeah. So do you have something in mind? If so, just, I want you to call me, Big B. There you go. Big B, is that right? Yup. Big B! It has such a happy ring to it, doesn't it? I'm gonna use it all the time from now on. So boss, now you and I have a secret, and the perfect way to share our friendship. Yeah! That stuff. So as I was saying, no matter what medium of work you are in, make sure you're doing it because you like it. It was, like I said, I was talking about this actually a while ago with my music. I'd gotten to this point where I was like, oh man, I'm making this, but I'm not really enjoying it. I'm kind of just doing it because I feel like this is what people want to see from me. And I said, you know what? Fuck that, man. I'm gonna make songs that I want to make. I've really been influenced by The Tallest Man on Earth, Fleet Foxes, bands like that I've just been listening to for the past couple of years. And I'm like, I do really enjoy electronic music. But at the same time, I don't want it to stick to something just because I feel like people are expecting that of me. Oh, hello, Boot. How you doing? Like, I didn't make I Am Sleepless just to be a complete electronic band, which is obviously why you've seen me branch out multiple times to doing more guitar stuff, because I started playing the guitar because I enjoy the guitar, and I started I Am Sleepless because I like doing electronic music, but now I'm like, I really enjoy guitar a lot more than electronic music. Not saying I won't incorporate electronic elements into some of the songs I'm working on for this, because I might do that. When I sit down and I've got the guitar and the vocals recorded, and I'm kind of lining them all up and mastering them and mixing them, I may add some like ambient sounds or something, I don't really know. It kind of just depends. But, I don't know, it's just, you gotta make sure you're really enjoying it, because it can just become such a stressful, boring, almost painful thing to do if you're really just not 100% into it. Like, you'll really know if you like something when you go, man, I really want to do that right now. It's like, whenever I play the guitar, or hell, even when I draw now, I always get these, like, intense urges to do it. And then when I'm doing it, I almost fade away into this trance-like mode, or state, I guess you could say. And I kind of lose track of time. I kind of lose track of, like, everything around me. But when I'm playing my guitar, or when I'm drawing, everything just kind of slows down. You don't really notice anything around you. You're just in this really euphoric, dreamlike state, and it is absolutely amazing. And that is how I know, for a fact, that I completely adore playing the guitar and drawing. Because I've tried it with piano, I love piano, but I've never gotten that sensation from it before. I have a banjo, I've never gotten that sensation from a banjo either. But it just really depends. You gotta try a lot of things. You gotta see what fits you. Don't try and be like someone else. They'll be like, oh, hey, this guy's playing the guitar and he's really good at it. You know what? I want to be like that too. I mean, like, it's good to take inspiration and have idols, but do something he's doing, but mix it up, man. Like, I really liked some works from a couple of artists, but I didn't like some of the things they did, so I tried emulating it when I was younger. And then I kind of just, like, developed into my own style. That's kind of how it is with everything. With drawing, you kind of emulate artists that you like, or with music, you kind of emulate artists that you like, and then you just kind of develop your own style. I feel like I've kind of developed my own. I don't know, I feel like it, but at the same time, I still just, I have no idea. Like, when I look at my music, I'm just like, that's a song I made in my bedroom. And then I get all these people who are like, that song has just really helped me through a lot of hard times, and I'm like, I never honestly considered my music would ever help anyone, but it is one of the greatest feelings in the world. And I have a tip out there for any guitar players, or piano players, or any instrument you play. Something that I did when I was younger, and I even do this sometimes now, you know, when you're kind of learning an instrument, or maybe you know it, but you don't know too much about it, it can be kind of difficult trying to come up with your own pieces, and you're like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do here, I don't know where to go from here. One of the most fun things I've found to do is to pick songs that you really like, and then just kind of jam along with them. Like, what I would do quite a while ago, and still sometimes now, I'll just pick an artist that I'm really listening to, or I'm really into, and I'll be like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna play along to this, and I'll play along to it, and I'll just come up with this, like, really good riff that I never would have thought of off the top of my head, and then I'll record that loop, and then I'll play some guitar to that as well, and then I'll come up with this, like, just completely original song that just came out of nowhere. I was just listening to a song I liked, and I played it, and then I was like, wow, okay, this sounds nothing like it, but it's inspired by it, but it's unique. It's really weird to explain how that happens, but I would definitely recommend that to anyone who is playing guitar or piano or any instruments like that. It is fun, and especially when you're first learning it, you don't really know too much about it, and it's easy to get frustrated. But, you know what, you're not going to be the best in the beginning. If you keep practicing it, you will get better. The nice thing with guitar that I found is, especially when you start playing, you can see noticeable improvements, like, on a weekly basis. Like, I don't see many noticeable improvements now. It takes, like, a couple weeks for me to see it or something. But, I mean, when I first started, like, every other week, you're always improving, which is fantastic. I don't know why I just did that. And it really can kind of boost your confidence. Like, now when I see improvements, it's like a couple weeks or something, but Like, it's almost, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the greatest guitar player in the world, but I do know a shit ton about the guitar, and especially when I'm playing it. The weird thing is, though, and I know this is something that I always struggled with, like, when I was first learning the guitar, I was like, oh, the proper way to do it is to, what the bluegill. Do I already have one of these? I don't know if I do. But I'd always be like, okay, so what's the proper right way to play a guitar? And I'd be like, do it like this, do it like that, and it gets into this, like, mechanical mode almost, and you're like, you're doing these motions, but you're not really, like, doing it out of emotion or anything when you're playing it, so it just becomes this boring, monotonous, mechanical kind of playing. And what I found is when someone tells you to do it like a book, like when you're learning from a book, man, like, don't just, like, stick to what they say is law. Like, I know a lot of guitarists where, like, you need to know sheet music, you need to have, like, music lessons and, like, music history, and I was like, fuck that, I don't want to do that, that's boring. I just take my guitar out and I turn on some music and I just start playing along. And I mean, it's always good to get books, so you can kind of, like, progress a little bit more, but, like, don't take everything they say so seriously. The great thing with art, or with music, or anything like that, is it's all about freedom of expression, being how you want to be, making songs you want to hear, so there's no right or wrong way to actually stick to something. I know a lot of the ways that I'm making songs now, especially ones that are going on my album, which I'm really excited for, because I really want you guys to hear this. I really don't like the whole verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's just like this really generic, I did already donate a bluegill, this really generic kind of structure to a song that you hear like every song on the radio do, and I'm like, I don't really like that. It's difficult because you're like, that's what everyone else does, and I'm like, oh man, if I don't do this, the song might sound awkward. But I really like just mixing it up. Like, what I did is I didn't even, like, really have a chorus, and I changed it into, like, 3 different kind of structures throughout the song, and I was like, you know what, this is really good, I like this. It's fun just experimenting with something. Someone does it one way, try doing it the opposite. Try just messing around with it, man. That's the great thing about art. You can literally do anything, and it can come out great. Like, I can draw terribly in the beginning, and then just mess around a little bit later, and it'll end up looking far beyond any expectations I had. And that just goes with anything art related. So this episode has kind of been derpy and just all over the place. I apologize if you tuned out halfway through, but hey, you know what, man? I gotta applaud you if you didn't tune out halfway through, because I probably would've. By the way, Nintendo Capri Sun's 1,000 Year Door Let's Play is really good. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend that. Really? Really? I honestly don't watch... Really? I honestly do not watch that many Let's Plays or videos on YouTube as much anymore. What I watch now, mainly, is Northern Lion stuff, or some Nintendo Capri Sun stuff, and stuff like that. I think Becca really likes Luca Jins too, because she's doing one at the same time. But I'm really picky about who I watch, so I don't watch that many. But I would definitely recommend that if you want to watch a good one. I think Luca Jins is pretty damn good too. So just take your pick there, it really doesn't matter. I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun for a really long time. I think I already told this story, but I got really sick about 2 years ago. It wasn't like I'm gonna die sick, but it was like, oh, I caught a cold and I'm in bed for like a week kind of sick. It was terrible. But it was a little bit after I had sold my first album, and it sold crazy well. I was not expecting that many people to buy it, and hell, I don't even think, I probably won't even get more than maybe 20 sales or something on this new one, but I'm gonna be happy even if I make that much, to be honest. But I made a lot more than I thought I was gonna make, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy a Mac. And I know everyone in the comment section is gonna be like, oh, you bought a Mac, overpriced piece of junk. I don't want to go into this argument, but honestly, I really like my Mac, and I still have it. Still use it, runs perfectly. I absolutely adore this thing. Anyways, that's besides the point. I got that, and that was like a really big moment, because like I'd always wanted one, and I was like, let's see what the hype is about this, and you know, I ended up really liking it. It was really weird at first, because I'd only used PC up until that point. But I remember I watched Nintendo Capri Sun's Super Mario Galaxy 2 Let's Play, and that was literally the only thing that I watched when I was sick, and it got me through such a terrible time, because I was sick like every single day. I was like almost throwing up on a daily... What is this? Loach on a daily basis. I felt terrible. I had bad headaches. I was just feeling horrible. And what I would do is I'd just like turn that on. It was a long ass Let's Play too. I would just turn that on, I'd watch it, and I'd be like, man, this is just, I'm just like so happy when I watch this. And it was just, it was like the best time of my life. And I don't know. That was like the main reason why I kind of stuck around. Because I watched them every now and again, but then I kind of like pandered off, and I was like, I'm gonna go watch something else now. And then I'd be like, I don't really want to watch this stuff anymore. And then I saw that, and I've kind of just been hooked for a while now. I mean, I've been watching way before that point, but that one really just kind of made me, like, a completely, what's the right word? That just made me really, really like him, to where he is definitely, like, one of my favorite YouTubers. And there you go, story of Dylan's favorite YouTuber. Man, this episode is so crappy. You know, whatever, man. Hey. What? Fish, what are you doing? You can't just like bite on my lure and then turn around and act like nothing happened. We had a thing together. Fish, don't do this. Come on, fish. Fish, come on, it's right there. Fish. Fish, come on. Screw you, fish. By the way, I am going to be recording Spores soon. You know, obviously I got sick, so couldn't really do that, and I had to do this, so I was like, man, I'm not recording anything else but this. I'm gonna sleep, drink orange juice, and then record this, and then go back to sleep. That's about it. That's what I'm planning to do, and as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go drink orange juice, render this out, and then go to sleep. I really like orange juice, if you haven't noticed. And I'm not gonna grab that weed right there for reasons, because I don't want to mess up the erosion, which I'm really afraid of, and I think it's growing back pretty decently. I don't know, does a weed, like, mess that up? That'd be really stupid if it did. Like, is the weed gonna make the erosion, like, not come back as fast? Because if it does, Nintendo, I'm pissed. Somebody said there was a dig spot by this tree, I think? I don't see a dig spot. Or is that it? Is this a dig spot? No. Okay, maybe I read that comment wrong. I've not been able to find like any dig spots lately. They have been elusive and quite angry. I don't know why they were angry, but hey man, inanimate objects can be, oh, it's not necessarily inanimate per se. I mean, it's kind of, sort of. I don't know, whatever. Hey, I want to catch this thing. You want to know why? Because I want to. That's my reasoning. Come on, man. Come on. You can do this. It's gonna be okay. Come on. It's gonna be okay. Come on, you stupid fish. There we go. And I caught a black bass. Oh, yay! By the way, I gotta go do my taxes soon. I got to. So I get to do that on Wednesday. That's gonna be fun. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Everything I'm talking about, I think I've already talked about. Yeah, that's great commentary. But I just have to get a couple of write-offs, and I don't really feel like going through my bank account to like look for this because I didn't write it down. I should have done that. By the way, guys, if you're just about to start doing taxes, write down all the things that you can write off. Don't wait till the end of the year because it is a pain in the ass having to get all that stuff back. You can still do it, but it's a pain in the ass, so I definitely would not recommend doing that. So I gotta go do that. Don't think it's gonna be that bad because I did not mean to go to the catalog, because Tyler actually went to this guy to do his taxes, and Tyler is a compulsive spender, and I think I'll be fine, because I did not spend anywhere near as much money as Tyler spent. Man, he's got a problem, dude. He's like, hey, I know we're working on this game, and I want to like back up all the stuff, and I found a flash drive that's really good, so I'm gonna get it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, you want to back up the code. We don't want to have like a Project Zomboid happen to us or anything. And he's like, yeah, it was kind of expensive, and I was like, how much was it? And he's like, yeah, it's just, you know, $125. So I was like, you spent $125 on a flash drive? What the hell? He's got problems, man. I mean, I like Tyler and all, but he is definitely a compulsive spender at times. But you know what, I'm just saying, if he's a compulsive spender and he wasn't like fucked during taxes, I should probably be fine, because I don't really compulsively spend. Like, honestly, I'm pretty good about that. I think the only thing that I sometimes compulsively spend on is maybe like once every 2 months I get like an iPhone game or something, but I don't even do that often. Like, honestly, I don't even play that many games on my iPhone. Apparently Becca is a compulsive spender as well. Why is everyone compulsive spenders nowadays? I don't know, I don't know, like, oh, actually, I think I'm almost about done with this. Yeah, we got about like 5-ish minutes left, so I will tell one more story about when I was 15 or something. So, I had a job at Pompeo's. It was an Italian restaurant. I was a busboy. I told you about this. I made about almost $1,000 working there over the summer. And what I did with that $1,000 is actually I was really good with it. I kept it for about a year pretty much, and I was able to live off of that, and by live off of that I mean buy games on Steam for about a year. So I was proud of myself for being able to keep that money in check for about a year. You know, it's pretty good. $1,000 in a year, that's not a lot of money, especially when you're buying full price games on Steam. But anyways, I keep buying games on Steam, and then I don't check my bank account anymore, because I'm like, whatever, I guess this is like the last game I can buy. And then I check it like 6 months later, and I owe like $150 or something, because like I accidentally was using like my credit card. It was a debit credit card, so like once it got down to having no more money in my account, excuse me, they were just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna let you keep buying stuff, and this is just gonna go on your credit. So that was fantastic, and I was about $150-ish in debt when I was around, you know, 16 and stuff, and I was like, oh shit. So I told my mom, they're like, okay, we're only gonna do this for you once, but don't do this again. So my parents paid that off for me because I was currently jobless playing WoW, man. It was a terrible time. I was freaking out, dude. I was like, oh my god, I'm in debt. What's gonna happen? Is like the IRS gonna come to my house and take my bed away or something? Because I really liked my bed. I liked sleeping. I didn't want them to take that away. But I was freaking out like crazy because I thought, you know, being in debt, I had no idea what was going on. But here's life story, moral story. Make sure you look at your bank account when you're buying stuff, because you might accidentally spend a little too much. Only did that once in my life. Never did it again. Life story, man. You know, it's weird. When I was younger, it was like, hey, you need to learn the value of $1. And I was like, it's $1. That is what's there to learn about. It's $1. You can buy like one candy bar with that. But, you know, I understand it a lot more now. I've become really great with keeping my money in check, honestly. Not like spending it compulsively or anything like that, and really just buying things that I sort of need. Sometimes buying things like, you know, lunch or something like that when I go out with Tyler or something along those lines. But besides that, I'm actually really good with my money, which I'm proud of. I think I'm really proud of being good with my money, because it'd be bad if I wasn't. But I kind of just fully learned the value of $1 around YouTube. It was like, when I started sort of making money from it, I was like, oh man, I kind of need to keep this in check. And maybe it's just the Jew in me coming out that I'm able to like manage this so well. But I don't know. I'm quite proud of myself for being able to do something like that. And I do believe we are about at the end of our time. There's about like 2 or 3 minutes left. But hey, you know what? I'm going to put something at the end of the video. But I'm tired. My throat's kind of sore, man. That's what she said. 69th episode. I can say stuff like that. To remove the equipment, Chef BPL is signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. I am sorry if I said nothing interesting at all in this episode. If you did enjoy it, please give a thumbs up. Or if you feel bad for me, please give a thumbs up. Or if you think I'm stupid, thumbs up. Or if you thought it was funny that I lost Mr. Whiskers, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys on the next episode. My name is Bananapielord.
Solo! Bring it back one more time, let's go. What?